So what happens when you impulsively buy a scissor lift from China? Well, it takes 5 months to get here, a whole lot of hassle with customs, but it's here, and my hatred of ladders apparently took me down a journey that I wasn't entirely prepared for, it turned out. Working with customs to figure out how you get this through tariffs without it being outrageously expensive was kind of a thing. So stick with me. I'll break down the costs and everything, but first, let's get it out of the box. I win! Now that I've had it out of the crate and a little time to play with it, excellent machine. Does everything that I wanted it to do. It's not been without problems. We've had a hydraulic leak and it refuses to charge with the onboard charger. The hydraulic leak, after sending a quick video to the seller, well, found the source of the leak. There seems to be a part of the gasket missing. Oh, here it is. Well, at least that's an easy fix. Told me what gasket to go put in, quickly replaced it myself, not a big deal. They did offer to have somebody locally to come take care of it, but it's a 22mm bolt. It took 4 seconds to replace the gasket. The charger, on the other hand, I'm still working with them on. We'll see how that plays out in the end. My guess is I'm just replacing the charger. It's a 24-volt charger. For some reason, it doesn't detect the batteries. The batteries seem to test fine, which would be the really super annoying thing to replace. And I bought off Alibaba. And you never quite know when you buy something from China directly like this, money up front, if it's going to be this big, or if it's just not going to show up at all and you're just funding somebody's retirement plan 3,000 miles away. So nonetheless, that's the good and the bad. So the thing that took me by surprise, because I haven't played with this world before in shipping something this size, is how the shipping plays out. So this machine, as you can see here, is listed on Alibaba for approximately $3,000. It moves around a lot. You'll see it at $2,500, you'll see it at $4,000. Every time I've looked, it's been a little bit different. But there's a screenshot. That doesn't obviously include shipping or customs. Understood that. This was shipped what's called CIF, something I hadn't heard of before because apparently I'm dumb. CIF includes shipping it to your local depot, whatever depot you picked. That took the entire price up to $8 grand. Okay, that's fine. Way cheaper than I could find one in the States, and I couldn't find one anywhere that's a crawler. And I live on what is essentially a big sand peninsula. So something with wheels isn't working outside. But CIF doesn't include depot fees. I knew it didn't include customs and I was going to have to fight that. And that all worked out. Customs on it was 15%. I expected that. But lessons learned. Those depot fees can be very expensive, and there's really tight time frames on them for you to get it cleared through customs. You have a number of free days, in this case 5, that the depot would hold it before they started charging $150 a day for having it sitting in their warehouse. The customs and duty fees and all of that added up to another $250, and then the 15% tariff on top of that. The initial tariff that they tried to charge was 50%, but thankfully you can go dig through the current code, which is ever changing, and feed it to your favorite AI overlord, and it will go break down exactly what code you need to send back to customs to get it reduced to where I did, in this case, the 15%, because it's for farm use. Because I live in agricultural property, and I intend to use it for farm use, so that actually works out, as well as a number of other things. Nonetheless, still works out. So keep that in mind if ever buying something like this. You need to negotiate with the seller up front for all of the depot fees and not have it ship CIF. They need to have it covered to customs release. You're gonna have to pay the duties. They're ever changing. No one's gonna take responsibility of those, not on something this size. To give you an idea, US Customs tried to charge me a steel import tariff at the full price of the unit, as if somebody didn't have to assemble it or have it shipped, as well as a industrial equipment tariff, which is 25%. This isn't industrial equipment, it's agricultural equipment. Nonetheless, it's like working with the IRS. You go and you find the fight. I hope that helps. If anybody else is going to look at it, next video, we'll be putting all the power systems into the van. I think I've said that before, but we had a big delay on getting the air conditioning, which is sitting here on the floor, which you can't see, because I wanted to run it on 48 volts and couldn't find one in the US that would do that. Had to end up having it shipped from Europe, because the 2 that I ordered off Amazon and from another vendor just plain didn't show up. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll have more videos coming rather shortly.